Okay, Shantiana, Shantiana. That's such a lovely name. I hope I'm saying that right. Please, if I'm not, please let me know, please. Okay, Shantiana. Let's take a look at your work. And I was looking at your computer critter, Chris, and I love it. I do. I think you're off to something here, definitely. Or I shouldn't say off to something. I said off to a good start, but you're definitely on to something here. And I love this computer critter, Chris. I think it's such a fun character to work on. I've seen some wonderful computer critter Chris's through the time I've taught this course, which is aplenty. So um, you've got some really good ideas here. I'm just going to make a couple of general comments because you know what you're doing. You're mixing stuff up. Now, I don't think symmetry is your answer here. For example, you got this here and then this speaker here and same here. So they're basically duplicates, and that's going to be really, really obvious once you get this digitized. So I don't recommend that. And that brings me to my next comment, which is going to be movement. I want to talk about movement. I've had a lot of different computer critter Chris's that have taken on different personalities and poses. And this is good movement right here with the arms, but the legs are just kind of dangling. So let's get some movement. You know, this guy just kind of lays here with, and these don't even look like arms. They just kind of look like, they just look like peripherals. Honestly, this doesn't look more like if you take the face away, it looks like a sketch of a computer. So I don't know if that's really the direction you want to take this. Do you see what I'm saying? Think about the end product. Think about where it's going. You know, it's going to be, think about the background. I've had computer critter Chris's. I think one is really super interesting that I remember was this computer critter Chris that snuck into the mainframe at night and siphoned power out of it. So he actually had movement, and he actually had cord coming out where he was going into the mainframe. It was very, very cool. But the point I'm trying to make is it had narrative. Narrative equals interest. And remember, this is Eclipse Entertainment for building, you know, we're going to be building these characters for children. So they really have to have personality and intent and really, really got to have personality. Most definitely got to be something a little kid would want to pick up and play with, or at the very least want to watch bounce around and move around on a screen. Okay, stuff like this right here, see this USB cord? Depending on how you scale this, you got to be really careful that stuff like this doesn't get lost. These little cables and cords, they could get lost depending on your background. Certainly your background is going to be busy enough that it's going to create some sort of visual, you're going to have to create some visual harmony with your background. So I'm just looking forward in foresight and saying that these could be a problem. So think about scale there. Again, the guy's just standing here, arms out at the side, legs dangling. Let's give him some movement, some personality. What do you plan on using to make the face with? This is a cool face. I love this idea right here. This face and this is good. But think about adding more appendages too. Hands, wrists, ankles, feet, toes, hairs. You know what I'm saying? Eyeballs. So really think about pushing it. Okay, so other than that, you know, you got it. You got it. You know what you're doing. So let's work. Just keep working. And you're free to go whichever direction that you are most passionate about. Just keep these comments in mind in general. And feel free to go through the discussion board and look at other videos that will, I'm sure, quite likely be pertinent to your work as well. All right? Good job. Any questions? Please let me know. Thank you.